Here at the Vancouver SPCA, and it's very important because Halloween is coming on Friday. And Kim Monteith, welcome back.
Hello.
You're trying to get another cat, aren't you?
Thor, just look at her eyes, Cornelia.
Okay, let's bring Cornelia out. There is a serious message here because Halloween is a very troubling time for pets at times. They get scared by the loud noises. The door is opening a lot during Halloween night. So what are some tips to avoid that?
Well, I would put my kitties in another room, close the door, keep them in there.
Yeah.
It's just for the night, just so that they don't get out the door. Because you know, kids come in, doorbell, open, close. Another thing is, if you have cats that are outdoors, bring them in.
Okay.
Because again, the fireworks going off, it's scary.
Yeah.
Your dogs even, with the kids coming through the door. Kids coming in costumes can be quite scary.
Okay.
So you don't want to scare your dogs and have them barking and reacting, scaring the kids.
Okay, can we bring this little one out?
Yes.
Cornelia?
Yes. You get Cornelia and I'm going to grab something for you.
Okay, and the other thing too, Kim, that we need to remember too is with the kids and the candy, don't feed your pets any chocolate or candy, right?
Oh, no. Put it up, put it away. I know. Here you go, Thor.
Oh my gosh, she's already giving me this.
And a pen.
I don't need to remind you I have 2 cats from the SPCA and a 3-month-old, so, but you know, this one will make a nice addition.
3's lucky charm.
But obviously looking for forever homes for these lovely little pets, and that's also what we're here to spread the message about today too, right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. They're looking for homes.
Oh, little cutie. And you can get all those great tips on Halloween on your website, right?
spca.bc.ca.
Okay, there you go.
Keep them safe.
If anyone else out there wants to give little Cornelia a forever home,
please adopt me.
There you go. Back to you guys.
Oh, I think I have to make a call. I've got a friend who needs that kitten.
Yes, kittens in tow. And coming up, we're going to be talking about the importance of pet safety around Halloween. We're here in the cat room right now. We're going to look at Chutney coming up and little Marley, the white cat below there. Stick around. More to come. Yeah, thanks very much, Jody. We're at the Vancouver SPCA on Keith Road, just off of Great Northern Way, right by VCC. And Kim, you're with us once again.
Yes.
And we're looking at all the tips we need to keep in mind about pets, dogs, and cats. We're focusing on cats for now at Halloween, right?
Yes.
So what are some things to remember on the 31st?
Remember that it can be a very scary evening. It's a fun evening for us and for kids, but it can be a very scary evening for cats and dogs. Just with the fireworks going, with the kids' costumes, strangers coming to the door, people in and out. It's a scary time.
Yeah.
So we want to remember that and protect them.
Obviously, like the biggest one, the most obvious one is the door just physically being open all night and with the kids coming to the door. And they just find the indoor cats find that little opportunity sometimes to get out, right? To
get out, and then they get out, and then the fireworks go off, they get scared, they dart across the road, and then possibly get hit by a car. So really, just being careful and conscious that it's a scary time of the year for them. Yeah, and then also, it's not a good idea if you have dogs to take them out trick-or-treating, right? Even though it would be fun, you know, take the whole family out, but there's so many things going on at night during Halloween that it's kind of sensory overload for them, right? Yeah, even if you think your dog's really good and they're happy, it's scary. All those kids on the street with the costumes and running up and squealing, and can be scary for the kids. So it's just really best to leave them at home for one night. I just want to mention, Thor, that these kitties, they're looking for a home. We've got like 16-year-old an 8-year-old, and look what they've done with their place. They've actually
oh my gosh, look at this. You're adorning the walls now with my face. Well, yes,
it's the cats.
Could be your new father kitties, yeah.
Picture this.
So all these cats need homes. They're big and small, old and young, but there's something for everyone here, and they've all got wonderful personalities.
They do.
Okay, thanks a lot. We're going to be talking more about the dogs later on. And Michelle, I know you're a dog person. How does Cooper do around Halloween with the noise and things like that?
When he was younger, it was a big deal. Now that he's older, he's kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he's a weary veteran now. We're at the Vancouver SPCA. Coming up, we're going to be learning about Max, a lovely little dog here, and the importance of pets and costumes. Is it a good idea around Halloween? Find out after the break. Yes, thanks a lot, Jody. We're at the Vancouver SPCA, and Halloween is on Friday. A concerning time for pet owners, right, Kim?
Yes, it can be scary.
All right, now we talked about all the tips, you know, watch the door, keep them inside. There's a lot of noise going on. Don't feed them treats and things like that. This is Max, one of your dogs here, right, that is in need of a home?
Max, he's 7-year-old Ridgeback Lab mix, very handsome.
He is, quite majestic.
Yes.
Let's talk about costumes, because you see the funny cat videos, the viral postings, people with their little dogs dressing them up. What is traditionally the line from the SPCA when it comes to dressing your pets up?
You know, I love the costume. I think they're so cute. Yeah. However, we have to think about the dogs and not ourselves, or the cats. And if they're worried or they don't enjoy having the clothing on, don't do it. Yeah. Because we forget that sometimes if they have, say, a costume on, I'm going to try and do this without scaring them. But if we have a costume on and it's, you know, a hat on their head and it's coming over covering their eyes, they can't see. Right. Or if the costume's on covering their back, then when they're out with other dogs or walking, the other dog can't read their body language and they communicate through body language.
Right. So they're kind of constricted.
Yes, and they can't move,
Yeah.
and it's just, you know, and if you're going to put a costume on or coat or anything, and they're pulling away, your dog obviously doesn't like it.
Right.
So you have to listen to the dogs.
Yeah. So don't add to the stress already that they have.
No.
Now, this isn't a muzzle that he's got, but it is sort of, it will protect him and sort of, you know, avoid him nipping at anyone, right? What is this called?
Well, this is a halty. So what it is basically we're trying to keep control of his head. And I liked how you kept it in a U form like that. So you keep it loose. Yeah. And then if Max was going the other direction, we could just gently go like that and lead him back and then into a sit. Max. Right?
Okay, yeah, good tips there, Kim.
Yeah.
And coming up in the final segment, a little bit later on in the show, we're going to be talking about the importance of pets around Halloween because it's coming on Friday, and it's a dangerous and sometimes scary time for pets. So got some good tips to come. Hi, thanks, ladies. I'll have to go and try some of Alyssa's delicious food when I get back to the station, but right now we're at the Vancouver SPCA with Kim. Coming up, we're going to be looking at the importance of safety around pets and Halloween and learn about this little fellow here. That's right, Jody. Well said. I actually have 2 cats from this very SPCA, and you're trying to get me to get a third.
A third or maybe a puppy.
Oh, maybe a puppy. And this is where this little guy comes in. No name, because obviously this guy is only, what, 4 months old?
4 months old.
Yeah.
He came in a few weeks ago into Burnaby branch, and no name. Mm-hmm. Still no name.
Because you don't want to get too attached to them when they're in transition like that, right?
No, especially if I'm fostering, because I can't keep them.
That's right. You'll never let them go. But that's an important part too. You don't just go and adopt a pet, or you can choose to foster them, any number of pets, and then you bring them back, right? But it's sort of a temporary process.
Absolutely. And what you do for us and for the animal is you help them. We get to know more about them.
Yeah.
And then that helps when we go to place them into a home, because then we know a lot more about what they need and what they want.
Well, this dog obviously very anxious, you know, because he doesn't have a lot of life experience yet. So this would be, a dog of concern around Halloween when there are now noises going on, the door is opening. What are some tips to remember for Friday?
Again, put your cats and your dogs in another room when kids are coming to the door. You want to think about protecting them, that it's scary. The costumes, the kids, the sounds, the fireworks is very scary. It can be very scary. And what can happen is they slip out the door, they get out a window, run out, get lost, or worse, get hit by a car. Mm-hmm. So you just want to protect them. Think scary, cute, fun for us, but scary, possibly scary for the animals.
Yeah, it's overwhelming for them. So, it's a good idea to not take them out trick-or-treating and don't put costumes on them. And all the tips are on your website, that's right?
Yes, at spca.bc.ca.
Okay, and if you want a little tiny dog here to adopt, he might just be right up your alley. Perfect for an apartment.
Oh, he's the sweetest little puppy ever. And his name, I think we should call him just Thor.
Oh, there you go. Little Thor. Looks just like me. Aww.
Oh, little Thor. Little Thor's like, leave me alone.
Doesn't like that name.
Oh, so cute.